So today I am going to come to you with a notion of self-care tips. And as women, I find very consistently that we manage, and men will say, oh, you're just the perfect multitaskers and you're just perfect at all that kind of stuff. And that's what you always say. But the reality is, if we are a assertive woman or a quiet woman or a shy woman or a more introverted person or just super extroverted, we all seem to always manage many things. But what we fail to maybe do more consistently with ourselves is to remind ourselves that in order to be the powerhouses that we are, a self-care tip is an important part of protecting ourselves. And I had a conversation with someone yesterday that was struggling with that and really communicated back to me and said, I just never do anything for me. And it's time for it to be about me. So I wanted to share a couple of things out there. It's, of course, summertime, it's warm outdoors. We're definitely in the heat of our business. It's hectic. Our energy is being drained. We feel like we're going in 4 or 5 different directions. And I wanted you to take a moment to actually stop and think about yourself and who you are as a person. Regular self-care is a hard thing to combat and put into the forefront of every day. So what does self-care look like? And I've got 9 points that I hope you can take away, and maybe one of those today or tomorrow can matter to you. So one is, tell yourself that you really do matter. You are here to be part of this world and this opportunity. Spend time and energy helping yourself feel better. It's really about building yourself up. And sometimes it's very, very hard to find, but you do matter to someone, somebody, some place, and some experience. 2, be extra nice to yourself. I think there are moments when we beat on ourselves because we don't achieve or we don't excel or we don't meet our expectations. Be nice to yourself. You are the person that you are. You've created this wonderful human being. And sometimes we forget to relax and unwind. And that may just be that you sit someplace or you walk away and you find a little bit of time for yourself. Number 3, be patient with yourself. Accept your mistakes. We make mistakes. We may not be as organized today, or we may have failed at something yesterday. And instead of beating on ourselves, just realize that being patient with yourself and your soul allows you to maybe grieve away that experience, get better at things moving forward, and just take the time to accept that and realize that you should be patient. Number 4, invest in yourself. For some people, that means, oh my God, life is so great, or life is so crummy, I need to go buy something or do something. But maybe it's just plain old following your dreams. What are those dreams on the outside of your fast-paced world, or all the things that you do that really matter to you? Study those things that interest you. Establish maybe a walk of faith with yourself. What do you stand for? And invest a few hours of your day or moments of your day, whatever the balance is for you, to invest in you as a person, down to the kind of things that you do in the morning that make you feel like you're a whole person, or maybe at night before you go to sleep, or maybe in the middle of the day when it's hectic, you take a moment to shut down. So invest in yourself. You are important. Recognize when you're in a problem and you're over your head. I think sometimes we also don't recognize that moment, and we can learn from those moments. Maybe we overexerted ourselves. Maybe we were too assertive. Maybe we weren't supportive enough. Maybe we didn't listen well enough. That can happen in any parts of our lives. And if really you find that for you to be more balanced, you need to talk to a trusted adult or a support group of women. You could even go to a therapist if you needed to, but really understanding that the problems that you're creating are opportunities to better yourself and the way you work. Number 6, say no. Say no to situations and people that could trigger a negative way. There's no reason for you to be involved in places and in situations that don't work for you. It's okay to say no. Number 7, think about things that happened in the past and learn from them. Sometimes there's a lot of conversation when you get into your who you are and who you exist and why you exist, and it takes you all the way back to your past. And for some of us, that becomes a very big burden on what we're doing to move forward. In self-care, it really means taking time to reevaluate situations and relationships and go into those that are healthy and move forward with those things. I'm on a positive note. Number 8, focus forward. Self-care means moving ahead. Our tendency is to always go back and look at what we didn't achieve. So instead of doing that, move forward and make goals for yourself, or a few small goals, if that's all you can do, for yourself in just the next week or maybe the next month, so that you have something to look forward to. Plant some seeds out there as you focus forward. Number 9, be proud of yourself. That can be very, very difficult sometimes, but declare victory when you think those things go well. Recognize when you make those choices and reward yourself a bit and be proud for what you are. I was in a coffee shop this morning, stood there with another woman. She goes, "God, you're so beautiful. You're so tall." And I was like, yeah, right. Sometimes I don't want to be tall at 6'3". But she recognized that, and I walked away and I felt better and proud of myself. So take that into counsel when you talk to yourself. Be proud of who you are in every aspect that you are. And I've added a number 10 to this and would ask you to create a self-care journal. Write down your responses to some of these things. Challenge yourself back to, how do I write a journal every day that talks about positive things, things that will move me forward, things that I can hold on to, that I can recreate and bring into my life to create a positive self-care journal. How am I taking care of myself to be the best person that I can in my business? Self-care is a requirement for building your business, because the best people are those people that can manage self-care while they build and build in the environment that they have chosen to live in. So that's my food for thought today. Hopefully you can take some of that away with you and think through some of those moments as you manage yourself within the bigger world.